morning.
Well. Another wet Sunday. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to our program People's Palava from Mitv, Alausa, Ikeja. Wherever you are, enjoy today's edition of our program. Today, the 26th day of April, year 2020. How are you today? Are you enjoying? I would not call it a holiday. Well, you just have to thank God for everything that happens to us. But I pray that this will be over very soon. Members of the panel are here this morning. Chief Mrs. Bukola Kitola, good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Negotiation, and wherever you're watching this program. I really did enjoy your last week. This week is going to be a wonderful one for you. Happy viewing.
Our legal advisor is not left out. He's here this morning. Barrister Bimbo Shokubi JP. Barrister, good morning.
Good morning, Chief. Our people at home, I greet you. Enjoy the program.
I have to commend the effort of our law enforcement people, the road safety, the Nigerian police force, Navy, Air Force, Civil Defense, and so on, for the good work they're doing. I pray that the Almighty God will be with all of you, not forgetting our government officials, and especially our governor in Lagos State for the good work he's doing. In fact, the man is really trying. I pray that the Almighty God will continue to uphold him and bless him more. Well, once again, we welcome you to our program, People's Palava. Because of the weather and what is happening, it's going to be a letter reading galore. First letter is here, the name is here, but for obvious reason, I've not mentioned the name and the address. This man is a notable man, well known, and is a responsible man, and is the father of 3 children. He said, People's Palava help me. This is a bad experience in my life. I've never seen this. It's about my matrimonial wife. I married him legally. Even he attached the photograph here too. It was a big wedding, truly. He said what happened recently is that the housemaid got pregnant. They asked her, she didn't talk, and not knowing that he had connived with the woman, mommy at home, I mean the wife of the writer, that he should tell people that it's Baba that owns the pregnancy. On that fateful morning, my wife called my housemaid inside and asked her, who owns the pregnancy? She answered, it's daddy. Which daddy? I said, daddy, the one sitting down. I have myself. Are you okay? Or is it madness? Are you off your senses? Or what are you talking about? That is you. That is you. At the end of the day, my wife flew up, started lamenting. Look at your life. It had happened now. Many times I've been warning you, I've been suspecting your movement. Especially you go out, return back home late, telling me all sorts of giving all sorts of excuses. It had happened now. It had happened now. At the end of the day, my mother was informed about this incident, and my mother called me inside. I confessed to her. I didn't know anything about it, honestly speaking. So my mother had to contact the ritualist who came with their instruments, or this Orisha in brackets. They called the girl inside, and they called my wife as well, not leaving me behind. The Baba asked, now tell me, who owns the pregnancy? My husband started shivering. She couldn't talk. Is daddy's driver? Maybe you said it's daddy, it was daddy the other time. Daddy's driver now. People's Palava. Later, we discovered that it was the handwork of my wife, who asked the girl to mention my name. I married her legally, as I said. But now you've been saying it on your program that I cannot divorce my wife except she commit certain atrocities or offenses like fornication or adultery. She didn't commit adultery, she didn't commit fornication. Don't you think this woman can kill? Don't you think this woman can poison me? Don't you think this woman can send me to prison to serve the punishment I don't know anything about? People's Palava. I'm fed up. I want to send her away from my home. People have been coming in, appealing to me. I should not. Especially my firstborn. He said, Daddy, no, don't send mommy away. Advise me what to do. People's Palava. Yours faithfully, my boy. Madam, over to you.
Well, in the first place, the man said she married the woman legally.
Yes.
Even if there is anything this man has done to this woman, she's supposed not to do such a thing. She has played with her matrimonial. This is more than adultery or fornication. The offense she has committed is more than that. Because if you have looked your husband, and the next thing for you to do is to tell the house girl to fabricate lies against you. Even she too has been rubbish. Because many people hearing from outside now will be insulting the man, and the woman too, they will be looking at her with another eyes. Now she has confessed that she is not the man that impregnated the girl, that is the driver. Now, how is she going to be looking at the man in the house? It's too much. It's too much. What she has done is too much. For someone to do this, even he can escort this man to the jail room. Yes, because if you have the heart to face him and tell him that he impregnated the house girl, and the house girl stood by the man and said the same thing, that he impregnated him. Aha, it's too absurd. Please, I cannot even know what to say, because it's then people
We are
say
short of words.
she should not leave her. I mean divorce her. She has done more than divorce. She has already lost her home herself.
Barrister Bimbo Shokumbi JP, you're a man. What will you advise? At the same time, you're a lawyer.
For the point of view of a man, I think no man would want to tolerate this type of woman. It is very easy for people to do things irrationally and now put the blame at the doorstep of devil. Now that she has done what she wanted to do, I don't know what she has achieved with that. I don't know what she wanted to achieve. She only succeeded in telling the whole world that she's devilish. And you see, from the point of view of the law, the man said that people told him that it is only on the ground of adultery or fornication that a legal wife can be divorced. There is nothing like that as far as the law is concerned. If you look at section 15 of the Matrimonial Causes Act, it has stipulated conditions under which the marriage can be dissolved. And adultery is one of them. When you desert your matrimonial home for a period of 2 years, or when you have been for 3 years rather, or when you have been separated for a period of 2 years. And also, when the conduct of either of the party has made it intolerable for the other party to live with him or her, for them to stay together under the same roof, it is also a ground for divorce. And obviously, from the conduct of the woman in this case, the fact that she could set up a man or her husband with this type of false allegation is something that calls for serious concern. And under normal condition, one would not expect them to live together as husband and wife again, because as far as the Matrimonial Causes Act is concerned, that is a ground for dissolution of the marriage. If the man approaches the court, definitely the court will grant the application to dissolve the marriage?
Well, if I were the writer, I will surely send the woman away. She can kill. She can create untimely death for the man. Because I've never had this in my life. I've never. So one has to be very, very careful by doing things. Then you, the husband, watch your movement. Watch your movement. What are you doing at night, midnight? Coming home at the midnight. Be very, very careful. Another letter is with us here. Theophilus Akpalujero. Your letter is with me. All the way from Agilis, here in Lagos. To the producer, People's Palava. Please, People's Palava, help me out. It's about my cousin living with me. This my cousin, although he's stubborn, and I have been advising her, taking her to church for prayer, doing all necessary things to make him to be a good boy. Recently, somebody called me in my area that, do you know that this your cousin belongs to a certain cult in the area? So I have been seeing them many times, wearing yellow dresses, sitting down together, smoking and doing all sorts of rubbish. He said, if I like myself, I should discharge the boy and send him away. But I'm not had such. I called him inside, spoke to him. Is it true you belong to a cult, to a certain cult? He denied. I sent for his father. His father advised me, came to him, spoke with him, and he denied totally. Now, what happened is that I learned that one of these million boys that were apprehended a week ago, his name was mentioned, and they declared him wanted. I told his father. His father said it's not with him. I had not even seen him since the time he returned back home. People's Palava. What can I do? I do not know anything about the whereabouts of this boy. And a letter was sent to me that if I fail to produce him, they will deal with me mercilessly. I tried to go to the police. Police said, look, go and look for the boy. Bring him immediately. Please help me out. What can I do? Apamujero, yours faithfully. Madam.
Sorry. Brother Theo, it's a pity that you have such a cousin. Because, and before you can say you want to hold someone to keep with you, you need to study such a person very well. And if you have studied such a person, you will know the type of friends he's with, them going out with. Now, if somebody even came to you to tell you that he saw him with some boys, it's enough for you to get clothes washed on him so that you can even get him yourself. But you didn't do this. Now the police have been looking for him themselves now. And you are saying you did not see him. If you are with somebody in the house, you should know the type of character he's having. Now that he has put you into trouble, where will you look for him now? And they said you are going to deal with him mercilessly. Though it's person that is responsible for any problem is supposed to be handled with his problem. But now, because you have been attached to him as a cousin, that is why they say you should know where he is, that you should present him. The police are not at fault. You have to look for him. And I pray you will see him. So when you want to take somebody to be with you, you should know the type of person you take.
Thank you very much, ma. PTO, please turn over. Okay. People's Palava, please help me to ask your lawyer, Barrister Bimbo Shukumbi, whether he can volunteer himself to follow me to the police headquarters where they said I should come, because I'm afraid of that place. They said if I want to come there, I should come with the boy. They did not say lawyer, but my people told me that if I get a good lawyer, he can win the matter for me. Please help me. Bimbo, will you follow him?
Well, yes, I can do that. We have done that severally on this program, you see. But in this case, from the little he has made us to understand, the boy, as at the time, he was declared wanted, was no longer staying with you. And I don't see the reason the police should tell him to go and produce that one. You see, as far as our law is concerned, you cannot arrest the complainant here, the writer of this letter, by proxy. Because you are looking for the cousin, you now arrest him. It's not possible. The law does not appreciate that. And if he feels he doesn't want to go to the police headquarters alone, definitely he should give us a call after this program. Either I go there with him or I send someone to go with him. But the fact remains that he has not committed any offense as far as the law is concerned. It is not an offense for you to allow your cousin to stay with you. And more so that the cousin has even left the place. So it is for the police, if they think there is a link between him and the cousin, or he knows the cousin's whereabouts, it is for them to prove. It is not for him to prove that he's innocent. He has not committed any offense as far as the law is concerned, and he cannot be held by proxy.
You heard? Barrister Bimbo Shukumbi, he said he will volunteer to go with you, or will give you one of his lawyers to go with you. So you are very lucky. But the thing is this, I'm not saying that you win the case until when you get there. That's the reason why we always say it on this program. Watch your children, watch their movement. Who are they moving with? When do they leave home? When do they return back home? All these things are very, very important. There are some parents over pampering their children. Tell them, your children is there. No, not my own child, not my own child, this and that. That will not help at all. That will not help. I pray that God will talk to these children and make them to be good children. Thank you very much. Lai Omaje, I have your letter with me. To People's Palava, MITV, Alausa, Ikeja. People's Palava, please, I want you to answer this, my question. I'm working with a private company. During this coronavirus holiday, not coronavirus holiday, that's what is in your letter here. Please, we have not been going to work for over a month. I want to ask, will they pay us? Because I was asking my colleague, he answered me, he said, Nibo. He said, no work, no pay. After all, I did not, I didn't make the decision to stay at home. It's government. What can I do? I'm owing many people now, and they've been coming to disturb me. I don't know if you People's Palava can do something, either to assist me or to help me to appeal to my employer or to raise money for me to leave. Please help me. Lai Omoaji. Madam, over to you.
Well, this issue on ground is a universal one. The only people that are making people happy now are the government. And those some private sectors. This time around, people are working to hand daily in some places. And even before they went for this closed lockdown, some companies have written their staff that this is what they are on, that they will be given 2 or 3 weeks without pay. Those that can accept, those cannot accept, they know up to their self. But the only thing I can appeal to them that they should please, if it's just have a month, to assist the workers, because I don't know It's only government that can pay full salary to people.
Thanks be to God. Our legal advisor is on the panel this morning. Bimbo, you had?
Well, I quite pity him, but it's unfortunate that, it's a general problem. It's not peculiar to him. And I want him to understand that even if there is a contract of employment between himself and the employer, you must not lose sight of the fact that that contract can be deemed to have been frustrated by this COVID-19 issue that is worldwide. So, like Mrs. Akitola said, if your employer wants to give you probably half pay for the month or whatever, it is something you should really embrace, because in a situation the employer himself or is not making money, understand, the business is not open. Where do you expect him to get money to start paying salaries? So you need to be realistic. This is just the reality that is on ground. Just try and,
We heard from you. Because of time, my producer is waving hand to me, telling me to round up the program. This one is, okay, it's about this government assistance, giving food to people, this and that. He said he has some people keeping food in a store very close to his house. He mentioned the address, he mentioned their names. He said they are politicians. Is this supposed to be so? I don't know, but I will not read the address. I will not mention anybody's name. But if you are doing it, stop it. Well, viewers, it is no doubt that you've enjoyed today's edition of our program People's Palava. Thanks for tuning in. Until next week when we meet again, on behalf of our people here, Chief Mrs. Bukola Akintola, we say big thank you to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for watching the program. I believe you've learned one or two lessons from today's edition of the program. Join us same time next week. But I want to say something concerning the distribution of the food. It's not this time that one should hoard food in the house. Give it to people that needed it, please.
Barrister Bimbo Shokundi JP.
I'll be part of. Thank you. See you next week.
I forgot to say Ramadan Kareem. Anyway, take it like that from me. Until next week when we meet again, it's me, your brother, your friend, Jide Idowu, wishing you all the best. Bye-bye for now.